Welcome to part 2 of the 5 in 5 series. Today we're going to cover 5 tips for improving your submittals. Let's quickly talk about what would be considered a submittal. A submittal is a document, procedure, shop drawing, sample, or product that is issued to an owner, consultant, general contractor, project stakeholder, or anyone else stipulated in the contract. A submittal is issued for verification of the intent highlighted in the drawings, specifications, or the scope of work. Whether you are working on a small renovation to a major skyscraper, submittals provide a documented agreement between two parties engaged in a contract, limiting risk and ensuring that the relationship is not strained. A submittal can be something as simple as a piece of oak trim stained to a particular color signed off by a homeowner on a small renovation to a set of structural steel shop drawings for a 20-story office tower. Big or small, submittals are a crucial piece of project administration. Number 1. Establish what your submittals are. This can vary a lot depending on where you fit into the industry. If you supply millwork for a custom home builder, your submittals will be much different than those provided by a major commercial manufacturer. For small projects, in some cases, maybe you haven't been doing submittals at all, or think that you don't need them. In any scenario, you should be providing something. Start small, samples of your product, data sheets, or from your material suppliers. Anything to limit the risk of somebody accusing you of not providing what was discussed. Something as simple as a piece of trim stained to the color agreed upon, photographed, emailed, and signed can save you a lot of headaches down the road. For larger projects, start with your drawing package. Submittals should have been outlined by the owner or the consultants. If the drawings and specifications only include general conditions stating provide submittals, review the drawings and complete your own list. Issue this list to the consultants or the general contractor if you are a sub, and have them provide comments. If you are a general contractor, please include in the contract and/or tender that subcontractors are required to provide their own submittals list. Number 2. Process and organization. Open the communication with your consultants, owners, or general contractor in advance, and work to agree on the process and organization of submitting. For documents, agree on party-specific colors for markups, color code for each party. File names. Consultants, subconsultants, general contractors, and subcontractors tend to have their own naming conventions. Agreeing with your consultants in advance on file names can help streamline meeting discussions and drawing reviews. Distribution. When using email, use specific subject lines and set up email filters to have incoming and outgoing submittals automatically filed. This will allow you to prioritize and organize. If you are a small contractor, form a written agreement with your owner or their representative on how you plan to document and communicate submittals. Number 3. Formatting. Make sure your submittals present well and keep their appearance consistent, starting with inserting a cover page. This page serves a few purposes. First, it's a place to add a title and description of the submittal, as well as a place for your stamp and any general or typical notes you have for the submittal. And finally, it's a place for other reviewers to add their respective stamps and general comments. In addition to a cover page, add a reoccurring header that will appear on each page which notes the submittal's title. This is useful when site personnel only print 1 or 2 pages from the entire package. Also, include your company logo for branding and also add page numbers. Number 4. Logging and filing. Whether you are small or large in size, having a strong log and filing system is fundamental. Use either specific software or an Excel spreadsheet to log your submittals to show opened items, closed items, and pending items. Ideally, use software that allows you to track version history, although if this is beyond your means, a simple Cell software like Excel will suffice. Keep the logs very simple. Provide descriptions that are concise and clear. For example, ground floor, elevator shaft, steel, or Phase 1 interior glazing, doors, mirrors, windows. The area, the scope, and the components are noted, and the title is simple enough for anyone to understand. Number 5. Returning the submittal and addressing comments. This is mainly for larger contractors, although is applicable to everyone. If you are a general contractor, track the open-ended comments on the submittal. Comments like, please confirm, or contractor to advise, and communicate these to your subcontractors. Do not include these comments on the RFI log as this will add too much administration. Create an email with all the items listed or a separate document for specific scopes. If the consultant's comments have made changes to the scope of work or the drawings, open an RFI to track the change and request formal documentation be issued. And finally, share the submittal package with corresponding and interfacing scopes and trades, so everyone has seen the structure or the finishes adjacent to their own. Conclusion. Number 1. Establish what submittals are required for your project. Use the drawings and the team. Number 2, process and organization. Define color coding for respective consultant comments, define distribution, and a file naming system. Number 3, format your submittals with page numbers, cover pages, and a descriptive title. Number 4, keep an up-to-date log and the status of items, and ensure that you have filed them for future reference. And number 5, when returning reviewed submittals, track open-ended items and any changes made, as well as include adjacent and interfacing scopes in distribution of the final set. Thanks for watching part 2 of the 5 in 5 series. If you enjoyed this video and want to join the community, visit us at Essential Construction. Links are below, as well as like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.